Welcome. In front of me is a XIAOMI Leitzphone, and today I will show you how you can import your contacts from the SIM card to the device. So, to get started, you will want to open up the standalone contacts application, like this one right over here. Now, first time around, contacts application will give you this moronic notification to allow contacts app to send you notifications. Now, I cannot imagine what kind of notification contacts as an app would want to send me. What is it? Maybe advertisements? Or would it be that, congratulations, I have added a contact? Now, any of these never would seem like something that I would want to be pestered about, so I'm going to not allow this, and I would recommend doing the same thing. Now, also, if you're logged into your Google account, you'll get pestered with this one: sync device and SIM contacts to the cloud. No, piss off. Know your place, Google. This is not contacts that you should be having access to. So I will usually be recommending to do the same thing, as I am more privacy oriented. So I will explain and elaborate on this a little bit further later on in the video, once I can actually show you additional things related to this. But first of all, we're going to start off by importing contacts. So don't sync device, dismiss, go piss off. So we're going to navigate right here to organize, and if you are signed into a Google account like I am, you will actually have, well, this portion and this portion up to here visible. If you're not signed in to a Google account, you automatically just have this section only visible. So anyway, find this, and right here in this list somewhere you'll find Manage SIM. Click on this, and this is using the newer kind of look of the contacts, I guess the import section specifically. Sometimes I still on the non-Leitzphone version, the 17 Ultra, or maybe just if you're logged into a Google or not, I've seen that instead of having this window right here, you do have still the drop down right below select contacts, where you get to select either Google, Xiaomi, or device as an option. Now, this has been changed because Google is a creepy bunch, right? And they would want to get all the information that they shouldn't have access to. And right here you can see we have device and Google, device and Xiaomi account. So basically two different ways to basically share your contacts and personal information of others with some piece of shit corporation that basically wants to disregard any kind of consent of the person that this information would belong to. It's like, I don't know, asking a stranger on the street, can I steal someone else's phone? And that stranger tells you, yeah, go right for it. And that's going to be completely illegal because some rando on the street told you that it's fine. Are we like serious right here? So in any case, right here, I also find it absolutely something that just pisses the shit out of me, is we have a more option. Now it's interesting considering two fucking options are already visible right here, and there is still more than half the screen available, closer to like 2/3 of the display available for that more option to be extended, to show me what's under more instead of hiding it. Now, there must be something that takes more than an entire screen for it to be hidden, right? Right? No. Because obviously Google doesn't want you to import contacts just to the device, because that kind of takes away from them getting information that they shouldn't have access, or should be asking the person that it belongs to for access to it. But instead they're kind of using you and trying to now bait you into importing it to the cloud without ever needing permission of the person that this belongs to, which is just a massive FU to privacy in general. It's Google, too, so honestly not really surprising. So anyway, you want to select that more and device only, because piss off Google, you should be asking the people that this contacts belong to, rather than me. And in any case, once you select whatever option, it will show you all the contacts that are present on the SIM card. Now, by default, if you haven't imported any contacts, they will all be selected. If some of these contacts exist on the location where you're importing it to, or both locations, as when it's device and Google, if you selected that, then if it's on one but not the other, it will still allow you to select all of them. If it's on both, then it will deselect the contacts that are located on both locations. In any case, from here, I can obviously deselect contacts that you don't want, click on import, and that's another moronic kind of pop-up that I get, which again pisses the shit out of me, because it's just Google trying to make you rely on them even more and then give you more reasons to try to import contacts to the cloud. So going over this, remove copies from SIM. To clean up your SIM, remove copies of imported contacts. Contacts that aren't imported won't be affected. How about tell me why the shit would I be even interested in removing those contacts from the SIM outside of cleaning it up? It's like telling you, you know what, throw out the clothes out of your wardrobe to make space for more clothes that you don't have. Does it sound fucking stupid? Retarded? Because it is. So we're going to be selecting keep. And like I said, this is just another way of Google trying to get rid of your kind of backup of data to make you rely on theirs. There is no reason why you should be deleting these contacts unless you're completely capped out, which you can manage that shit yourself. You don't need Google to basically delete all your contacts from it, right? So obviously select keep. And now moving on to our contacts list, depending on where you have imported your contacts to, you can change what contacts are visible by clicking right over here, all contacts. And you can see we have multiple different things. So we have all contacts, we have the Google contacts, we have the Xiaomi contacts, which are none, SIM, and device. I'm going to select device, though, for editing purposes, which I want to show. This doesn't really matter that much, and you will see what I mean. So I'm going to select one of the contacts that I have imported. And this is the reason why I don't recommend importing our contacts to the cloud. If we go into edit, I'm going to edit the one that is on the device, though both SIM and the device have literally the same options. Oh, sorry, not SIM. The device and Google have the same options. So let's edit it. And when importing this to the cloud and filling out this information, this is everything that Google would have access to. Now, Google is in the business of basically monetizing information and creating profiles for people so they can do better target advertisements, so they can make more money. How nice. So by importing these contacts, Google would get things like their photos, so how they look like, and you can have both the cover photo and the call photo right here. First, last name, middle name now in here as well. Wow. We have company, phone numbers, which can add multiple, labels, notes, email addresses, birthday, where they live, and others, which others also has some things like even job titles and other random things. So whenever you fill out some of these informations, this is everything that Google would automatically have access to as well, which this is a lot of very personal information that the person that this contact would belong to might not have wanted to share it. As an example, I'm a person that tries to prevent any kind of information of mine to be leaked to Google. It's just my, pastime hobby to piss off, or not maybe piss off, to try to keep myself private and to not have Google have every kind of shred of information about me. That's why while I literally have separate SIM cards that are like temporary numbers, like I'm a drug dealer basically. So when there's a piece of shit application that requires me to verify my number, I go and turn that SIM on, get that verification code that I need to use, verify it, and then automatically turn that SIM card off. Because I don't want no shit coming to my device. I don't want that number to be shared, which is usually what happens. So I go out of my way to basically make Google have no information of mine, or as little as I possibly can, while still utilizing some of the services. Now, I'm in a kind of ballpark where if they want to monetize my shit, I sure as shit should be seeing some kind of profit from that too. It's my data that they're monetizing to basically make money off of, and then annoy me by giving me targeted advertisements. If I'm not seeing any money, they're not seeing any data. And this can be pushed even further if you even want to, by installing something like Graphene OS, which completely locks down the Android from leaking any kind of info. Heads up, or props to Graphene. So in any case, this right here is the reason why I recommend importing your contacts to the phone, not the cloud. But at the end of the day, it's your choice what you're going to do. If you're trying to do this in case you want to move contacts between devices or have them appear on all the devices, you could, instead of uploading them to the cloud, you could instead just create a backup of your contacts. And I'm not talking about the SIM card one. You can just straight up create a copy of all the contacts that are on your phone, including all this information that is right here. As on a SIM card, when those contacts are being stored, it's just a name and a number, and you can't add anything else. So what you could do instead is download an application that will allow you to create a backup, and I think that backup is something like a VCF file, .vcf I think it is, which you can then just move around. It's a normal file like any other PDF or whatever you would want. And when you open it up on another phone, like an Android, it automatically allows you to restore all the contacts that are on there. Pretty simple, quick, easy. And you can always have like a backup of it stored, I don't know, on an SD card or USB drive or whatever you want. So, with that being said, I hope you found this very helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.